The Cat Connection, powered by State Farm, mtownproud.com.
It is our Cat Connection, all brought to you by Tyler Prashant, State Farm, mtownproud.com, here with Aiden Smitherman for the Marshalltown Bobcats, number 2 out there, but in your hearts, number 1 on special teams. You've been a special teams ace this year. We saw you last year with Sam Griesel back there quite a bit, but this year you've really taken that lead role, and you really and literally have ran away with it with 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns, 5 maybe total if we count a couple that were called back, but tell me a little bit about how you've been able to turn into that special teams ace for the Bobcats this season.
Last year with Sam, he was really the main returner. I was just the one carrying out his fakes, and this year it's kind of flipped. It was Unga for a little bit. Now it's Tyler and going to be Drake this week probably, but it's easy having 2 people who are really athletic back there because you can't really let either of them go free, and so as long as I carried out my fake, I see a seam and I hit it full speed and
yeah, and there you go into the end zone. How much do you kind of rely on Coach Ken Winkler, your special teams coach? Obviously he's won a couple state championships and had a lot of success at West Marshall. What's he been like to your growth?
Coach Winkler, he's a really great coach. He's really disciplined. He keeps us really disciplined. If we give one play with a little bit less effort than we did the last, then he'll make us redo it. He'll make us go 110% every single play, and that really helps us. Everybody just is like, oh, coach is gonna make us do more running, but I think that it's good for us, to keep going over the same thing until we can do it full speed, perfect every single time.
Yeah. One of my favorite ones was the Waterloo West kickoff return for a touchdown, just because, the opening game, you make a statement like that. If you had to pick out of the 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns, what one was your favorite so far?
I'd say my favorite is probably the one against Waukee, just because, Waukee was probably the best out of the 3 teams that we played that I had a return on. Yeah. And, I when I hit that gap and I saw that kicker was coming straight at me, I had to turn it up a whole nother level.
Yeah, that one was a really great one as well. So not only do we see on special teams, but you're playing 3 phases of football. Special teams, you play a little bit on the defensive end, and then obviously at slot back, we've seen you start there. So how do you kind of balance and make sure that you're good to go, you got all the energy you need to be fulfilling those, and then also the knowledge base to know all the plays and that kind of stuff? How do you manage that side?
Well, at the beginning of the year, it was really hard to play both sides of the ball. I was not in the proper, health, and I was losing my breath way too often. But the more I practiced, the more I got into it, and I would go 110% of practice. I was able to gain some more stamina, and it's a lot easier to play everywhere over the ball when you have enough stamina to not die out. Yeah, that is for sure. All right, what other activities, things are you involved in your senior season? Well, the only other sport I'm going to do this year is track. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. And then what's left after your senior year? You got any plans for college or anything like that?
I'm not sure if I'm going to go to college. I might kind of want to be an electrician. Oh, okay. That's kind of my main goal.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Well, a big need in the trades field, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, Aiden.
Thank you.
All right, that is Aiden Smitherman for the Marshalltown Bobcats on our Cat Connection, all brought to you by Tyler Prashant, State Farm Agency, mtownproud.com.